All right, here we are. 100% Metroid Zero Mission Randomizer race. I'm excited. Are you excited, Sam?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. We have 4 competent runners, and anything can happen. Basically, it's gonna be awesome.
Yep. I'm really excited for this. These rando races are always a lot of fun because it's not like Super Metroid Rando where items are in pools or anything. This is just we've made sure that all the items are obtainable, and then they've been basically scattered off to the wind. So things can be almost anywhere.
Yeah. So when we last did a randomizer race like this, I made sure that everything was somewhere pretty cool, so everybody had a chance no matter where they went. This time,
we have not done that.
Yeah, it's purely the first thing, the first seed I got.
Yep. The only vetting that's been done is made sure that bombs is in a reasonable location, because it is possible for bombs to spawn way out in left field.
Yeah.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, it would completely bust estimate if it was if it was in Chizodi or something, because you can soft lock, you can...
Speaking of soft lock, I wonder if we're going to see anyone make the long beam play. Long beam, can soft lock you. Looks like Fangs is not making the long beam play, and neither is Pulse War. But if you get the right items, you can get out of it. If you get the wrong items, you're stuck.
Looks like Whaleryth is making the long beam play, so it is a bit of a risk because it can soft lock.
It's not a huge risk, but let's see.
No.
Okay, it worked out. That's fine. That's good to see.
Yeah, I think it's intentional on BioSpark's part that it can soft lock you sometimes.
Yeah, it's a sensible risk. Ooh, super missiles is the first item. I didn't even notice that. That's a really interesting one because it means that the cave worm will not spawn. You need missiles to spawn him, so they're gonna have to fight it later. Whale, on the other hand, is about to run right into the cave worm because he's got those missiles.
Yeah, it can be awkward getting to him from the way there. Sometimes people get hit. Will didn't, though.
Nope. And Fangs is handling Hive Room right now. And it looks like Kirito is hot on his heels. So that means Fangs, at least, will be... Actually, everyone will be fighting... Yeah, actually, literally everyone. I just saw that the worm from Whale.
It ran away from Whale. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, looks like everyone's going to be fighting the worm after Hive Room. So let's see, Fangs and Fangs. Let's see what we get. I didn't see a double from Fangs. Oh, looks like Paul's got it. Bombs. That's really convenient. Oh, Fangs is making the smart play. He's grabbing this missile tank as the worm dies. Save a little bit of time.
Yeah, so bombs is going to allow us access to the top of Brinstar, and that's going to be... I don't see anybody not doing that play. Because
yeah, that's not even just the smart play. That's like almost the mandatory play in 100% randomizer. Because you're in such a good spot. Kirito is making me really nervous with that health.
Yeah, Hive Room can be tough, and I think Kirito is a little bit of a newer player.
Yeah, even for experienced players, Hive Room can go really far south really quickly.
Yeah.
Witness Whale leaving with 26 health. And more super missiles behind bombs.
Yeah, Kirito has no missiles or anything, so he just has to use the beam and be really careful not to get hit.
They've got an E-Tank. That E-Tank is actually really nice, because it allows them to pick up an item in a pit of acid up at the top of Brinstar. So that definitely helps. And
We see Pulsemore and Dragonfangs making the play I expected them to.
Yep. I mean, I honestly expect everyone who does a Hundo random to make this play, except in extreme circumstances.
Yeah, you can have just about any item and make it to that thing. I think you can have a power bomb and make it through the acid,
Yep.
right?
One power bomb is enough. One E-tank is enough. I think you need, well, a Varia suit obviously is enough. Kirito's fighting the worm with 9 health. He should.
Oh, that makes me scared though.
Mm.
Yeah. You want to duck underneath the enemy there.
Yep. Ouch.
If you don't know that, that can make things significantly harder. But if he's moving diagonally, you can duck right under him.
Yep. You can't duck right under him when he just goes straight down, so that's something to be aware of. Fangs and Pauls were playing the waiting game, and Whale is following him up, as we expect. In this case, 100% means that we have to collect all the items, but the zero mission randomizer is a full randomizer. Like, any item can be anywhere.
Yeah, the reason we do Hundo Rando is because it's the best thing we found so far for races.
Yeah.
Any percent randomizers end way too quickly and you don't need to collect anything. And hard mode randomizers are fun, but they are difficult and you can't get everybody to do that.
Hard mode is not quite so accessible. Whoa, the Varia suit for Fangs. That is huge. It's not anywhere near as important as it is in Super Metroid, but that's a really important find.
Yeah, it means that they're going to be completely safe in heated rooms in Norfair.
Yep.
And given that Fangs died there last time, it is nice, you know. They aren't going to be dying.
That's just so much extra safety, and it opens up Norfair so much. We might, because of that, I would not be surprised to see somebody go to Norfair right out of Brinstar instead of making the more traditional Kraid play.
People go to Kraid a lot early because
there's a lot of items you can get in Kraid that don't require other items.
And you have to get to Kraid from Brinstar pretty much always at some point, because if you get locked out of the rest of the Kraid if you go from Norfair.
Yep, you can't go into Kraid only through Norfair. You pretty much have to take the Brinstar entrance. So I'm really curious. This is just going to be a pivotal moment. Pulsemore made the long beam play. He's forgotten he's got bombs, I guess, but
I mean, that would be faster than getting bombs, I would think.
Would be. So now.
Ooh, it looks like Pulsemore's going to Norfair.
I bet he's backtracking for Hive Room item.
Oh, he could be doing that too.
But given where he is, that puts him in a good position to go to Norfair. So we'll. Oh no, wait. Kirito has the item reset. That's why he's down there. It looks like Fangs is heading towards Kraid. That's definitely the sensible play in a lot of ways. All right, let's see what Pulsemore does. Pulsemore looks like he's also going to Kraid.
Okay.
Safe play. Okay. Fangs opting for that refill. Can't really blame him.
Yeah, if he does Acid Worm early, he's going to want some more ammo for that. So.
Absolutely. And he's got 10 supers already.
Yeah, wow.
That's a lot of supers. There's only 30 supers total in the game. So that's a lot of supers. Fangs getting this item before going into Kraid. That's a randomizer strat because there is a shortcut going from Kraid to Norfair. So he needs to find Screw Attack. If he finds Screw Attack in Kraid, then he can take that shortcut. That's a little bit of a gamble, but and we'll see if it pays off. I don't know that it will or not.
So Whaleryth health is a little low. I hope that doesn't end up being a factor.
Yeah, he's not too far away from a save room, so he might opt to take the safety save. Fangs is going for the early acid worm. This is all very traditional, very by the book here. And Kirito's sniping that super missile. I like that.
Let's see if Whale makes the
Oh,
The
Whale
Norfair.
is making the Norfair play.
nice. Okay, so we're gonna see some
So we
different stuff.
finally see a little variety here. It's JBJ from Fangs. So let's see what he opts to do out of Norfair, because once you get to Norfair, like there's a few different options.
Yeah, normally you have to get the item at Power Grip to open up most of Norfair, but the vine on the right side is removed for the randomizer, so you can go pretty much anywhere.
Plasma beam for Fangs. That's a good find.
It's a decent find, but it doesn't really.
It doesn't let you do anything. It just makes fighting enemies and just getting through stuff so much easier.
Yeah, it also makes the Chizodia early play a little safer.
Yes, Chizodia without Plasma Beam is a surprisingly deadly spot, and Whale's heading in that direction. With this loadout, I would be very surprised if he opted to go to Chizodia, but Whale going for the fish.
Yeah, I would assume that he's going to go to Plasma Beam, Vanilla Plasma, and heal there.
I would assume he's just taking the standard loop, yeah. Fangs making his way back. Plasma Beam's good. Let's see if Kraid's got anything else in store for him. What's up there? More power bombs.
Oh, it looks like Whale has found Gravity Suit, so...
Wait, what?
Pretty sure.
No? Oh yeah, that's Gravity Suit right there. Ooh, that's a...
Somebody wasn't looking.
No, I wasn't. That's a good find. That really makes a strong case for doing early Chizodia. It doesn't look like he's going that way. Like Gravity.
I still wouldn't go out there because
I wouldn't either. Like he's missing so many items that you would need to really make that a thing.
So it looks like Kirito's going to be making the same plays as everybody else, but if you can only single bomb jump, it makes this so much more difficult.
Yeah,
so
this is much harder with single bomb jumps. Alright, so let's see. Fangs is heading deeper into Kraid here.
I'm not sure what Whaleryth is doing here.
This looks like he is, in fact, going back for Chizodia.
Oh, okay.
It's not the way I would have done it personally, but...
Interesting, yeah. He doesn't have very many items, so he wants to be careful there.
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to say, if I'm going to Chizodia, I'm going to take the bottom path. There's at least a few items there. Trying to place that power bomb and it messed him up a little bit. More missiles, nothing. So Plasma Beam is nice, but still missing anything major from Kraid. And we know we're not going to see Gravity Suit. Kirito taking the safety save. Up here at the top of Windstar, that's a sensible play. Another missile tank.
So one of the interesting things that you're going to see on Whale's screen is he's going to know what one of the out-of-the-way items is very soon, but
Yes.
He will not be able to grab it for a very long time, probably.
Mhm.
This takes so long.
So the item he's going to see is at the vanilla first power bomb location.
Could be nothing, or it could be a very important item, but it does give you some knowledge.
I mean, the big item we look for in a Hondo Rando is Speed Boost. There's so many things are locked behind it. It is hands down the most important item. And space jump. It's kind of like plasma beam in that it doesn't really unlock any items or locations, but it is just a really nice quality of life upgrade to have.
Honestly, in some circumstances, it's not really that nice to have space jump.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Kirito getting his Varia suit, nice.
Being able to wall jump, you can't space jump and wall jump at the same time in this game.
No, you cannot.
It's a little annoying.
That's for sure. Fangs about to... Don't blink or you're going to miss the Kraid fight. Okay, there we go. Good job, Fangs. Super missiles for Whale. Ooh, Fangs with that cheeky power bomb to save some time getting in here. Just missiles, unfortunately.
Ooh, and Kirito with another death here. That's rough.
That's very rough. Rando can be deadly when you're doing things you're not used to doing.
It looks like Kirito is not going to continue. I'm not sure.
Thanks. Struggling a little bit with the bomb jump there. Oh, nope, there he goes. Yeah, this bomb jump is surprisingly annoying that Fangs is trying to do right now. And it's also, this is one of those rooms where any percent and 100% we just shine spark up it, but we don't have speed. Whale is fighting Charlie here.
It's such an easy fight when you have your suit.
Yeah, because you literally can't damage yourself by hitting her.
Yeah, so you
And
just,
you can just
spam
keep shooting.
shots.
Yep. So let's see here.
Yeah, it looks like nothing of importance was found in Ridley area, Kraid area.
Kraid. Yeah, Kraid seemed to be a big bust. Plasma's nice, but...
There is an advantage to doing Kraid early, though, and that is that you have access to it from Norfair if you get Screw Attack at some point.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it's not the worst thing to do it early.
No, Kraid first is very much a sensible randomizer play. There's a few items they couldn't get, so they'll have to be back here at some point. But... Okay. Oh, now we get to see what items are on Whale's. I'm very curious to see if there's anything out here. He's taking the save. That's really sensible. Chizodia is very deadly without, most of the items you normally have here.
Yeah, Chizodia first can be a really, really nice play. But it's one of those things that will backfire on you if you find nothing. Because it's
definitely a gamble. Charge beam for Fangs. I think we saw that one already. Charge is another one of those things, like, circumstantially, it's nice to have, but it doesn't really do anything for you. This isn't like Super Metroid where... Oh, where's Fangs going? I'm really curious. Did he never go to Long Beam?
Oh yeah, he must have not gone to Long Beam.
No,
I
guess he never went to Long Beam. Alright. Which, like, there's some advantages to Long Beam later like this. You make sure you can get out.
So it looks like Pulsemore's going down to Norfair now. Let's see what he does. Looks like he's going to do the same sort of thing as well right away.
Yeah, I wonder since he has Plasma, I wonder if he's also going to make the early Chizodia play.
Yeah, he's definitely going to find Gravity, though. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, no, I would be amazed if he somehow missed it. Whale has died. He did take the save, so it's not the end of the world. I wonder if Fangs is... I wonder what Fangs is going to do. Fangs might opt to just continue deep into Norfair, because he has Varia suit, and you don't need anything else to continue. Just more missiles for Pulsemore. Oh, Fangs! Looks like that's exactly the play he's making.
Alright, so we're going to see a different part of the game now.
This could be big. I'm not sure how big, but because he's missing a lot of items you normally have for Norfair. Speed Booster is a really big one. A lot of stuff in Norfair is locked behind Speed Booster. I think that was just a missile. Yeah. So he's gonna have to take the top path here. He might opt to go through the heated room first. That's what I would do in his situation. In this heated room, obviously he's got Varia suit. He doesn't need to worry about it. Just more missiles. We
yeah, we haven't really seen
major item drought. Yeah. I mean, they've got to be in Norfair, Ridley, or Chozodia somewhere, and there's not a lot of them in Chozodia here.
Yeah, Whaleryth taking this very safe because, as you can see, he can die real quick.
Okay, looks like he's leaving.
Yeah, and that's a sensible play. He's just taking a whole lot of damage, and it's dangerous.
Well, I mean, the big advantage of what he did there was it opened up Ruined Taurian. Ruined Taurian only has 2 items in it, but those could be 2 really important items. We haven't seen very many majors. Oh, he's taking the lower path. That's okay. That is not the play I would have expected.
Oh, Speed Booster! Wow. The Fangs with a really big
Fangs made the play. That's huge.
Yeah, speed gives you access to so.
He can get to most all of Norfair now. Previously, it looks like he's still opting to go take the shortcut down to Ridley. Which again,
it's a weird play because you can get a few extra items there.
Yeah, I would have thought that he would try to get most of the items that are available in Norfair. I'm getting a little trolled by the respawning block there. But I mean, it depends. For all we know, there's absolutely nothing in Norfair too, and Ridley is loaded. You might have to go up from here, though. That's something I didn't consider.
Yeah, but if you were going to go up from there, you would just use the Shine Spark blocks, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It looks like he's going up towards the high jump area, which that makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of items out here.
I'm a little confused as to why he's bomb jumping.
Me too. And it looks like he figured that out.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go to high jump. Going to Screw Attack area and Wave Beam area is a little risky because he doesn't have the items.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, is he? Okay. But yeah, you don't have the items to clear this fully. At this point, you need to have Wave and Screw, but there are a lot of items here, so it could work out.
Yeah, there's literally one item in the game that's blocked by Screw Attack, and it's coming up here on Fang's screen.
I'm having problems with the bomb jump here.
Fangs. Fangs, are you alright? That was Kraid getting plasma beam. Let's see, Pulsewar looks like he's just ducking in here and then leaving. I mean, that's not the worst play. Whale looks like he's going deeper into Chozodia too. Let's see what's that Screw Attack. Okay, just an E-Tank there, that's fortunate. If that was any sort of a major item, that would have been a major pain. That was almost a really cool refill glitch from Fangs.
Yeah, no setup. It would have been so sick.
Yeah, that would have been so good.
This room that Whaleryth is traversing is so awkward without any items.
I know. Normally you have space jump here, so you're clearly meant to have that. Fangs, I think, is probably going to go get this item. Nope. Trying for Money Spark without Screw Attack, that's an aggressive play. I don't actually even know that it's possible. Whale's going in. He saw that space jump and he said, "Yeah, I want that." Oh no, Fangs. Okay.
Thankfully, he has Varia suit, so he can't die here. He died here in his last randomizer. He got Wave. Okay.
Oh, and Whale is down again. I hope he saves soon. Or not too far back. Okay, that doesn't look too terrible. Wave is a huge find.
Yeah, you don't necessarily get anything from Wave, but it makes...
There's one trick in particular that is...
Yeah.
It goes from... You can theoretically do it with a double frame perfect trick to it's basically free.
Yeah, this is something that Whale was practicing earlier and he's known to do, but I don't think anybody else seriously considers the double frame perfect trick.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's a cool trick. Don't get me wrong, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And more importantly, it lets Fangs get out of here the natural way.
Yes. I always forget about that. If you don't have Wave, then it's really difficult to get out of here and go further into Norfair.
You'd need high jump to get further and do a speed booster, right?
I think you can do this without high jump, but it's really, really tight. But yeah, all these blocks respawn, so you literally cannot get through them without Wave beam.
This part that Whaleryth was going through is really tough without space jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I would prefer not to have space jump everywhere except for Chozodia, where I would...
Yeah, Chozodia, absolutely. You need space jump to navigate it. Okay, so it looks like Fangs is going to go down into Ridley now. This is a very sensible route from him. It's basically the normal 100% route.
Polesmore making his way to the right side too. Now, given that Polesmore has Gravity Suit, if he makes the same sorts of plays as Dragonfangs does, he might be able to clear out more of the area.
Yeah, Polesmore has access to one item that Dragonfangs does not. Fangs opted to skip a couple of items that he did otherwise have access to.
Yeah, so it's going to let him have a little more efficient clearing, potentially.
Yep.
But Fangs is going down into Ridley to see what's down here.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a good setup for what's in Ridley. The puzzle rooms are going to be challenging with his equipment. No power grip and no high jump is really a struggle for some of the puzzle rooms, so he's basically just gambling hard that this is what he finds here.
Yeah, you don't want to make another trip to Ridley. It's really slow.
Yeah,
if
Ridley
you can help
is
it.
really out of the way. Whale checking out the bottom of the ship. I wonder what he's going to find down here.
It's possible to clear everything in Ridley with minimal items, but it is excessively difficult, and I don't want to see any of them wasting too much time doing that.
Yeah. If anyone does have to, it can just take such a ridiculous amount of time to make it happen.
We're finding Ice Beam here, and that might... That has some small uses, but unfortunately it doesn't make a huge deal.
Yeah, Paul's more checking out his speed booster.
Yep, so he now has probably a good advantage over Whale, if I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, it looks like early Chozodia has been mostly a bust for Whale.
Yeah,
Ice is good to have, but it's not a huge item. Like, the items in this game that are big items are very different from Super Metroid. Like Varia, nice to have, not super important. Gravity is hugely important. Ice is nice, but not critical. Speed is enormous.
Fangs is making a really intelligent play. Oh, never mind. I was going to say that he's making a really intelligent play by not checking the puzzle rooms, but it looks like he's just going to check them to see what's
this puzzle room. He may be wanting to skip the second one, but wanting to skip the first one wanting to grab. Oh, thanks.
He might just want to check to see what's there too.
Yeah, he might just. And it's very easy for him to get the second puzzle room here, the speed jump one. That's very easy with this item set. So he may want to just see what's in the first one and then go get the second one, in case the second one has, power grip or something that's otherwise really useful for this room. This room
looks like Pulsemore took a more traditional route through Norfair, by the way, and it's the one that makes the most sense to me. Because he went through the heated rooms. You know where traditional second super missiles are and Unknown?
Yep.
Yeah. And that's the traditional way to do it, really. I think Fangs made a little bit of a mistake by taking the bottom path.
Yeah, Fangs did a very odd route in Norfair. Like, with Speed Booster, I would have gone straight down and taken the intended way through Norfair. Let's see what this is. Power Grip. That's a good find.
Yeah, that will let him grab everything.
That lets him get the puzzle rooms.
Yeah, it's a really important find here.
Yeah, that's Power Grip. It's not huge. You can do them with high jump as well, but...
Speaking of which...
Speaking of, yeah, Fangs, wow. He's got basically everything he needs at this point. The only thing
all he needs now is gravity.
Gravity and Screw, and he can get every item in the game.
And the nice thing about Gravity Suit is he's probably going to find it very easily.
Yep. We know where it is. We don't know where Screw Attack is. He could still run right into it. We could have the world's most stacked Ridley. Oh, he fell. You're not... Okay, he's opting to not try the hard backup. He's opting to just take the Shine Spark, which is sensible.
Yeah, if I'm Dragonfangs right now, though, I am probably feeling very comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. Fangs is comfortably in the lead compared to everyone else. His Norfair routing was a little weird, granted, but I mean, he's run right into all these super important items. We're fighting Long Beam. Long Beam is also nice to have, but it doesn't actually do anything for you. And it looks like Whale is going to be finding his space jump here momentarily.
Honestly,
he's already got it. He's going back to save.
I don't know that I like this play, though, because he knows that... Oh, yikes. I don't know that I like the play that he made here, though, because he knows that space jump is here. There's only one other item he can get here, so...
it looks like he's opting to head backward now. It looks like when he's reloaded his save, he's opting to, rather than go get space jump, he's opting to just head backward.
Yeah, there was nothing in Chizodia, so it's pretty much...
Yeah, that's a big bust for Whale, unfortunately. Fangs and Pulsemore, I think, have both made really good choices here. Yeah, these items that Pulsemore is going to get right now are the ones that Fangs would have had a hard time with. And this one right here in particular, Fangs would have had no way of getting. So this could be big for Pulsemore. It wasn't, but it could have been.
He also has one more item to check.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh! That is, in fact, fairly big for Pulsemore.
It seems that Pulsemore's routing is going to be better than Dragonfang's routing.
Just a little bit, yeah.
But
Fangs is in a really strong spot right now.
Yeah, he is in a really strong lead.
Pulsemore's going back to Kraid. That's a... okay, no, he's getting a Screw Attack item right now. I was gonna say, going back to Kraid would be a really small brain play, because he still needs high jump to get the one item. He's trying to Screw Attack the missile blocks. Way to go, Pulsemore. Oh, Fangs is doing the intended strat here. You never see this anymore. Oh, he just missed it. That's a shame. The intended strat is so cool.
I don't know if it's intended, but it is possible.
What, jumping through the room?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
because
that's right, because they probably intended you to get the map.
yeah, that was a strategy found by Red Scarlet way back in the day, just
Yeah,
jumping into the map.
that's a really, really old strat. That looks better. Did we see what's in this puzzle room? Not from Fangs, we did.
Wait, did Pulsemore get Money Spark?
Did he?
I thought I saw a bonk from a spark, but he doesn't have high jump, so I mean, I would guess that's why.
Maybe.
Looks like Pulsemore's getting wave also, though, so he is.
Pulsemore's sitting pretty good, too. Pulsemore and Fangs both made really good choices. Looks like Kraid is actually making some good decisions as well, going up to criteria. The main advantage of Fang's play here is that he can go up to criteria and straight to Chizodia, and he'll have a much better go at it than Whale, certainly, and also Pulsemore when Pulsemore went in.
It looks like oh, never mind. I was confusing Credo's stream. Credo is going to be getting gravity and hopefully not dying so much anymore. Looks like he's a newer player, so he's gonna have a little bit of a rougher time with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, zero mission can be deceptively difficult if you're new, especially in a randomizer.
Absolutely. Yeah, but I mean, right now it's pretty clear to say that Pulsemore and Dragonfangs have routed this supremely well.
Yeah, I would have to say. Oh, looks like Will is gonna go get.
Will's got to find his speed booster here.
Yeah.
But he spent a lot of time in Chozodia.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to say that Will. I can't see Dragonfang. The race is between Dragonfangs and Pulsemore at this point.
At this point, yeah. Whale just using his supers there. Oh, thanks.
Unfortunately, it was just a big gamble that did not pay off for Will this time. Looks like Will's gonna. Oh, never mind. I thought, why are people making this play?
I don't know. Like this is such a strange play to me. Like you have speed booster, you can get to the rest of Norfair. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe something to ask the two runners, because two out of the runners so far have done this exact same weird play.
Yeah, I'm really curious what the thought process is for that one.
Well, struggling a bit.
This is awkward without power grip. So I think Fang's just going to be getting that, and then...
One of the advantages of Shine sparking up is that that block is not broken, so you can get rid of it. Maybe that's what he was thinking.
Maybe. That... Oh, I thought he was going to bonk that.
Pulsemore is basically going to have to make the same sorts of decisions as Dragonfangs made earlier, and hopefully he has the sense to avoid the puzzle rooms if they become too difficult for him.
Yeah, and I mean, he has more items, but he doesn't have any items that help out with the puzzle rooms. So we could see Pulsemore, if Pulsemore decides to bang his head against the wall here, we could see Pulsemore, losing a bit of time to Dragonfangs.
It looks like he was trying to turn off Plasma because he thought he had Ice Beam, but he just can't do this glitch.
Yep, so he's going to have to do the intended strat.
Oh.
Then he still gets the map.
Nice.
You're doing Pulsemore. Oh, that's a good spark from Fangs right there.
Yeah, it looks like Fangs is going to find
he should be getting his gravity suit here.
And he's in GOAT mode at this point. He's going to... going to imagine he's going to win the race at that point.
He still doesn't have Screw Attack, though.
Oh, that's right.
So I mean, if I were to guess, I
Well,
would say
you can
I would
only
s-
get one item from Screw Attack anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think he still has to go back in for the Norfair space boost items. So if I had to guess, his plan would be to go find Screw Attack and Gravity, then clear out Chozodia, and go back into Kraid, clear that out, then go take the shortcut back into Norfair.
Looks like Pulsemore is going to try these tricks, and he's not very.
Pulsemore is gonna have a rough time with this. This is hard.
Yeah, so
That's an advantage for Dragonfangs. I mean,
yeah, the more time he wastes on this, the
Yeah,
more of an advantage Fangs is going to get.
Pulsemore's routing, I think, was better, but
Yeah, he looks like he's just going to go out, which is very sensible. You don't want to waste too much time here.
yeah, absolutely. Who knows?
He just messed up his spark. I think he's just going to... Oh, never mind. Without power bombs, I don't know.
Yeah, this is a really hard puzzle room to do without power grip. Or high jump. If you have high jump, this isn't so bad. It's way harder than it is with power grip, but it's not that bad. And it looks like there's nothing in the Norfair space boost items by Whale's screen. There's not a lot of places we haven't seen now. I think we know where all the majors are.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how Fangs plays the rest of this.
Looks like Corrido's in Chizodia now. I didn't catch up with what items he has, but
He looks like he went through Kraid, then left down in Norfair. I think this is the first time we get to see this item. Just supers, yeah. No, Raphael, we do know where Long Beam is. Pulsemore has it. Pulsemore's trying this without power grip? That surprises me. He may have just forgotten. Yeah, he's moving on.
yeah, so Pulsemore is going to get through Ridley fairly easily, I think, after this, because he's going to find the items he needs to clear it.
Yeah. And
meanwhile, Pulsemore finds Screw Attack.
I mean, Whale.
So he's going to be, yeah.
So Fangs is making his way through Chozodia now too, so that'll open up Ruin Torian. We haven't been there yet, but we know it's not anything major because we know where all the majors are.
Yeah, from Dragonfang's perspective, this is just about routing efficiently to finish the game as quickly as possible.
I mean, literally the only unknown from Fang's perspective, as far as routing goes, is Screw Attack.
Yeah, so he's probably going to opt to clear everything else just to make sure he doesn't miss Screw Attack anywhere.
Yep. I mean, and Screw Attack is the most important item for him right now.
Yeah, so he might even check all of Chizodia for it, which would be a sensible. You know, it doesn't take any risks and such.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that he's gonna clearing out, because if he goes deeper into Chizodia more and more towards the end of the game, I mean, we know Screw Attack's not there, so he could opt to gamble and just go out to Glass Tube, say, nope, we're going back, and then he could go back. I mean, we know that would be a really good play.
But from his perspective,
it's more of a gamble.
Yeah, it's not, honestly, if I'm in his position, I'm just searching out Chizodia. It's probably the bad bet. I think it's a smarter play.
Yeah, from his perspective, absolutely. And now Pulsemore's honestly more or less in the same spot. He does have a bit of an advantage, having gotten his gravity suit earlier.
Yeah, Pulsemore has the advantage of having every item he needs to finish the game at this point.
Yep. His routing was a lot less efficient early on, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This could be very tight. Stylish spark from Whale there.
Yeah, it is sometimes difficult to tell who's ahead because massively different routing.
Yeah. Really, we just have to judge based on who's got what items.
Yeah.
Like Fangs and Paulsmore are they're definitively ahead of the other two. They made great routing choices, and they haven't died yet.
One thing we might want to note is that you're probably going to be cutting off the last two players simply for time reasons. So,
Yep.
Hopefully, we'll see Whale and I don't know that Kraid can catch up at this point, but hopefully Whale speeds it up a little bit so we can catch more of what his thought process is.
Yeah.
Burrito is having a bit of a tough time, but it looks like he's going to find everything soon enough.
Yep. Going into Norfair was the key for this seed, absolutely. All the items are there.
Yeah. That's a bit of a disadvantage when you're not making a planned seed. Things like this can happen.
Yeah, where one area is just so significantly better than the others.
Yeah. But this is the kind of seed we were going for this time. We didn't want it to... we wanted it just to be completely random this time.
Yep. So Fangs is going to be able to get all of the items here. He will not have to come back to this part of the game whatsoever.
Yeah, this is one of the nice things about a randomizer compared to playing the real game.
Yep, Paul's more having another go at this with a much nicer item set.
Yeah, he has every item he needs here.
Oh, Fangs is realizing that this is actually challenging without screw attack.
Oh, that's right. He does have screw attack for this. It's still totally doable, but you don't have the time that you would normally have.
Yeah, it's very different, and it's significantly harder to do this without screw attack.
It is much nicer to have already broken the blocks, though.
Yep.
Looks like... Okay, no, he's gonna...
He
can get this first.
Yeah, he is home free. Good job, Fangs.
Oh, it looks like Whale did not make any aggressive plays. It's not what I would have expected from him, but he's gonna have a really good relief because of that.
Yeah, that paid off for him in a pretty big way. He's about to find out exactly how big of a way, but...
Yeah, so now he obviously knows he can clear all of Ridley easily.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him just go straight back. No, okay. I mean, going directly back is not the better play because of how Ridley is all connected, and we know that high jump is right here anyway, but it wouldn't have been a hugely surprising play to me. So I'm really intensely curious about what Fangs is going to do here. He's coming up to the glass tube area, and there's 2 items down there, 3 or 4 if he wants to really go far. And I'm very curious to see what sort of... Oh, that's a tough wall jump. Good job.
Yeah,
I'm very curious to see what he does here.
We might see Fangs completely route around screw attack for a very long time.
We might. I mean, that's not out of the question at all.
I mean, it's the last place you would check, but it's not going to lose him a significant amount of time. Also, lawnmower.
Thanks. I think it was a motorcycle. Yeah, I'm curious I'm curious if he's going to go further into Chizodia or not. I mean, we know that's the worst play, but from his perspective, there's a lot of items out there.
Credo making that same weird play that we've seen everybody else.
Yeah, everyone's done this. Like, I don't know, man. Are we wrong? Is this actually the better play?
I mean, I had to think it's the wrong play.
Paulsmore going for Money Spark, and Paulsmore also forgetting he's already been here.
He must have face palmed over that.
That was good.
Oh yeah.
Right. Is Fangs?
Did Fangs clear out the ship area? I didn't catch it.
No, it doesn't look like he did. He's making the bold plays. He's opting to just go straight back to the rest of the game and ignore what's further in the ship, which is, from his perspective, I think that's a really bold play because, like we said, there's so many items that are left in Chozodia. But, I mean, we know this is the right play. So I'm really curious how he's going to handle this.
Fangs is really close to being too high for that spark. That would have sucked.
Yeah. That spark sucks. No two ways about it.
And Whale getting the map too, so we're 2 for
2 for 4
3.
on the map. Oh, 3, yeah, Carino hasn't been there yet.
We've seen a lot of maps in this marathon.
We really have. And I'm proud to say that I played my part in that.
This is true.
So this is the first we've seen of Ruined Torian. Unfortunately, we know that there's not anything important here. But just missiles. Yep. As we expected. Oh, Fangs is going to have to do the Shine Spark here. He won't be able to do the space jump. That's not normally what you see.
That's right.
That might be a little high.
I think. Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
That spark is
Weird because we
really
never
surprisingly precise, and you never really think about it.
Yeah, I think Whale's the only one who's really going to have a space jump. Wait, no, never mind. He doesn't.
No, he opted to not get it because he died, which is a sensible play. We saw that there was not anything of great importance.
Ooh. Whale opting to platform. I like it. Platforming here is really nice.
And I don't like it very much, but that's okay. Alright, so now yeah, Fangs is going to go down. That makes a lot of sense. There's items in Kraid he needs to clean up.
Yeah, he has items in Kraid, Norfair, and Chizodia to clean up, right?
Yep.
Yeah. If you pause the game, you see what items are missing.
Yep, we can see he's just missing Brinstar Super. And
you can cheat the system a little bit by checking to see where items are, and if you remember the amount of items there are in an area, you can tell how many major items there are there.
Yeah.
But it's kind of difficult too because there are a lot of bad major items, and we don't want people forgetting to pick items up.
Yep. Oh, thanks. We get to see this awesome Brinstar Super thing. Oh, wow. No, Whale has Wave Beam. He's just showing off, is what he's doing.
Wait, does he have wave?
Yeah, he does. He's just showing off.
I hope he doesn't show up for too long.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, granted, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. Like, Paulsmore and Fangs have such an enormous lead.
I mean, he doesn't know that, though.
That's true. For all he knows, he's right in there. Fangs is having a good time with this, though. This is not treating him so well.
Yeah, this is a trick no one really does anymore, so...
Whale sparking right out of the room.
Oh, there Fangs gets it. Nice.
There we go. Okay, good.
Yeah, so now definitely this is a race between Paulsmore and Dragonfangs.
Yeah,
There's no way.
Very definitely.
There's no way either of the other two can catch up at this point.
And Paulsmore, I think, is actually fairly far behind Dragonfangs at this point. Fangs is missing 2 items, Speed Jump and the Acid Worm Skip Room. Like, Fangs is in such a good spot right now. He actually got it, wow.
Dragonfangs shot the
zip line all the way back.
Yeah.
And now in Norfair, he's looking at what he's missing. I think he knows. I hope he knows. He should.
Yeah, it can be hard to keep track with, though.
Yep. Alright, that should be the last item in Kraid for Fangs. Standing Spark? Standing Spark. Cool little piece of swag there. So now we know that Fangs is about to find Screw Attack. Oh, that's right. He can't take that shortcut without Screw Attack. Fangs. That, I think he kind of forgot about that.
We all forgot about it a little bit.
Yeah, we did. That's what you do in the normal 100% route. You go through there.
Yeah, I've definitely forgotten about this when challenge percent routing before, so.
Me too. So now, this is an important crossroads for Fangs. Where is he gonna go? I mean, we know that going to Norfair is the play. That looks like where he's heading. Okay, good. Phew. Had me worried there.
Yeah.
If he had opted to go deeper into Chizodia, that would have put Paulsmore in a really good position.
Oh, it looks like he's setting up for the Charge Beam Spur.
As he should. I mean, he's going through here with Speed Booster, so he should spark through it.
Yeah, it looks like Dragonfangs is going to find the items, and he's probably nearly done here, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say he's probably about 10 minutes out.
Yeah, it's not going to take him too long.
The items are kind of spread out, and he is pretty far away from Chozodia when he gets down to the lower parts of Norfair. Oh, thanks. Trying for a shine break there. He did get these items, right?
Yeah, he did, but he has to get to the bomb somehow. He doesn't have screw attack.
Yeah. I was not sure. So now I think he's gonna find screw attack last, honestly.
I mean, he's definitely going in that direction, so he is going to find it.
He is, yeah, but I expect to see him do the Norfair space boost items first.
Oh yeah, he could be doing that too.
Even though, we know that is the worst play here. He should leave those.
I mean, it might be the worst play technically, but he's smarter.
Yeah, I mean, from his perspective, it makes sense. Opening the blue door with a super. Classic. Yeah, there it goes. I mean, that is the sensible play. So now, what does Paulsmore have left? I can't even remember. Has Paulsmore done everything outside of Chozodia? Because he...
Has he? I mean, he might have had all the items.
He's making it look like he has.
Did he finish off everything in Kraid? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's hard to keep track.
It's really hard to keep track.
Especially with 4 players here.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track of who's done what. Yeah, okay, no, Paulsmore. He's got to go back for something. I'm not sure what exactly, but he's got to go back for something. Oh, he just killed Charlie. He probably has to be ruined Torian.
Oh, that, yeah.
Alright, Fang. Okay, had me worried there for a second.
He is going to have a huge sigh of relief when he finds screw attack.
Yeah. Because this is actually not like too terrible for him, because now he can just go out through Kraid and back up to Chozodia through Brinstar.
Yeah, and finish the game from there, basically.
That's gonna put him rather close to Paulsmore, though. I'm really curious to see who comes out ahead here.
If Paulsmore still has to get the items in Kraid, he might be ahead, but we'll see.
Yeah. Like this is where we finally start to see everyone kind of come together. Ah, Fangs, taking use of that shortcut with a speed booster. Love it. Okay, Paulsmore's doing Torian. Fangs is checking his map, so he should know that he's good at this point.
Yeah, he's... I thought he was going to go through Kraid to Norfair, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I would have expected.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's the way it works.
It does, yeah.
I don't even know if it's slower or not. It's hard to say.
It's really hard to say, yeah, because so many of these wonky routing decisions you have to make in a randomizer are never, ever seen in a regular run.
Yeah, and we have not specifically timed all of this. It's a huge undertaking to do that sort of thing.
Yeah, and for a randomizer, like, there are so many things that go into what makes a fast randomizer, other than just, which way of getting somewhere is necessarily the fastest.
Yeah.
Has Paulsmore gotten the landing site powered?
I have no idea what
He just ran past. He just ran past it, and I thought I saw some missing map tiles. So I'm hoping he got it, but Fangs is wow. If Paulsmore does in fact have all the items, then Fangs is hot on his tail.
Yeah, this is gonna be really close between the two of them.
Yeah, they are like a room apart, 2 rooms apart. Synchronized spark. Fangs still has to get this E-tank, I think. Wait, what? This is normally an E-tank. I'm honestly just watching intently because they have to do exactly the same things at this point. Basically, just comes down to who's got cleaner movement through this part of the game.
Yeah.
And I don't know the answer to that because Paul's and Fangs are both very close in terms of their 100% PBs.
And in terms of skill level in general, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like Baltimore's having a slightly easier time of it than Fangs is right now.
Yeah, they don't have space jump, so it's a little awkward.
Yeah, not having space jump is really, really awkward. This is quite the strat we're seeing from Whale here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool to see.
It's working. He went right past the mistletoe! No!
Oh, that was so close to being the coolest thing ever.
That would have been so good if he'd gotten that. There's Ice Beam. The last remaining... Oh, nope, we saw Space Jump. Still got Space Jump. But we know exactly where that is. I don't know that there's much left to say at this point. I'm just intensely watching this race between Fangs and Paulsmore because this is so close.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that Paulsmore might have forgotten something because I have not been paying as much attention as
Yeah, I mean, I almost think he forgot landing site power bomb.
Yeah, it's really hard to say.
I don't know.
I know. We got all the super missiles. I think.
Yeah, and I mean, we know Fangs has everything because he's been checking his map. But
man, if they have both found everything, this is going to be a really exciting first and second place finish.
Yeah, this is a really good race.
Yeah, you don't get that very often in this for randomizers. Usually it's a blowout.
Yeah, absolutely. Usually, you know, if you have that one person who chose the right route, then I mean that's all there is to it.
Yeah, and yeah, in this instance, Paulsmore had the better route, but Fangs had.
Fangs made the better decisions in Ridley in particular to not bang his head against the wall that is the puzzle rooms. And with how the items were arranged, I mean, that paid off in a huge way.
Yeah, and as far as it goes with Whale and Kirito, they're basically retracing the steps of Dragonfangs, and
Paulsmore does in fact have everything.
Point?
I just caught a glance at his item screen.
Okay.
But he does indeed have everything.
All right, so it's just going to be a race with
Fangs showing us the door clip.
I mean, he only had one power bomb, so he had to do it.
Oh, did he? I didn't even pay attention. I thought he was just showing off.
No, I mean, I guess he could have been showing off a little bit, but he had to do it.
Yeah.
So it looks like Pulsemore's going to get in an even bigger lead because Fangs is going to be able to use that power bomb here.
Yeah. That power bomb saves a lot of time.
It looks like Fangs was not used to having a space jump here.
Pulsemore made a similar mistake. Pulsemore's... He's opting to just Shine Spark. I mean, that's a smart play. Fangs looks like he's setting up for Space Jump E-Tank, though. I mean, that's not going to be...
No.
That's it. That's it, I think. Unless I was wrong and Pulsemore did in fact miss an item, then that's the race for Fangs, unfortunately.
We'll find out in a few seconds here.
Yeah. If Mecha Ridley goes down in 6 super missiles, then Pulsemore's only gotten 99%. That's a really
Fangs
low
is
spark.
too low.
Fangs.
No.
Pulsemore's got 100%. That's it for Pulsemore. Fangs is so far ahead of everyone else. He's in there for a comfortable second place. But
he has to still get his trick, which is
that's Space Jump E-Tank. That cost him the victory, the potential victory over Pulsemore.
Yeah. Sparking too low there is such a feel sad moment.
Because you can see it coming from a mile away, and you can't do anything about it. But that's that. That's Pulsemore escaping, and Fang's going to fight Mecha. So it looks like Pulsemore's number 1, Fangs is number 2. Unless Fangs missed something, which we can't rule that out. And he did not. Okay. I didn't think that he did, but it's good to have the confirmation. He doesn't have a lot of supers for this fight either. He needs to be careful. Oh, just enough. Pulsemore getting that escape spark.
Doing Space Jump E-Tank.
Pulsemore trying to show off, and it backfires horribly. If Fangs had not missed Space Jump E-Tank, then that probably would have let Fangs catch up. That's a massive time loss for Pauls. I don't understand why people go for that strat. Pulsemore, what are you doing? He's forgot it. He's forgot that he had Space Jump, so he was trying to wall jump.
I mean, to be fair, he's
done most of this run without Space Jump, so it's not the most ridiculous mistake in the world, but Pulsemore's done with a 112.32.
And Fangs is close behind.
Yep.
We're not going to get much of an interview from...
Yeah, we're going to be, for time reasons, we're going to be cutting this off once Fangs finishes.
I think we're going to get a small interview from Dragonfangs, but we're not going to have too long because of the schedule and such.
Yep.
So hopefully Fangs joins us shortly here.
Hopefully.
Oh, he knows the setup. That's really cool.
Oh, for Black Pirates?
Yeah.
Yep, and that's it. That's gonna be the entirety of the Zero Mission 100% randomizer race.
Yeah, hopefully we can get Dragonfangs in here real quick, but we're gonna end this when Fangs is 100% on credits shows up. Hey, Dragonfangs.
Hello.
Hey, thanks.
How did you feel about your decisions in that race?
That was interesting.
Yeah, that was a funky seed, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I was super worried at the end that, like, I had to make a decision right at the end on where I thought Screw was. Because I needed Screw attack to get one item in Norfair. And, like, half of the items I had left were in Chisodia, like, at the end in Space, like, Mothership. And half the items were in Cleanup. And I just took the gamble that they were in Cleanup, and like, it was the last item I had left to check before going back to Chisodia, and my heart was racing. Because I knew if that wasn't Screw, I would have been in really bad shape.
Yeah, you made some slightly bold plays, but they paid off for you in a huge way.
I completely forgot that I need Power Grip or High Jump in Ridley and just went down there anyway.
That paid off.
Yes, it very
That
much
really paid off.
Like, usually I try to play really safe. And so I would go out of my way to find High Jump or Power Grip before going to Ridley.
Yeah, that surprised me, honestly. Like, I would have expected you to search around for those a little bit more before.
Yeah, usually. But I was so happy when I got Wave. I just like, oh, okay, that's everything I need for Ridley. Cool, I can go down to Ridley now. I didn't even...
Yeah,
I completely forgot I didn't have Power Grip yet.
Yeah, the race between you and Pulsemore was really close.
That was really good.
What? Okay, cool. I need to rewatch this VOD to see.
You should.
Until you got, until you missed Space Jump E-Tank, you were neck and neck.
Oh, really? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
But then Paulsmore also.
So, real quick, before we end this, I have one question for you.
Yeah.
After you got...
Yes.
You got... you went through the secret passages to the bottom. Why not just Shine Spark and get the items in the middle first?
I realized that while falling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we were all confused.
Because I was already on the go through Ridley shortcut plan when I was going through Ice Beam area, right? And then I get Speed Booster as the last possible item, and I'm still like half and half trying to focus on gameplay and half trying to focus on routing. And it took me a few seconds to realize that I could just have used Speed Booster to go down North and normal.
Okay, so we have to call it for now. Thanks for watching, guys.
Way behind schedule. That was fun though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Last game coming.